Princess Charlotte of Wales has developed into an intriguing case study of how royal titles change as conditions and times change. She was born on May 2nd, 2015, at a time when the British monarchy was undergoing tremendous change. She was the first royal princess to gain access to revolutionary amendments to succession laws that would have guaranteed her place regardless of any future siblings. You ensure that you never miss our unique royal updates and insights. Please sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell before we go into this fascinating story. The biggest shift that affected Charlotte's standing was Queen Elizabeth II signed the 2013 Succession to the Crown Act into law. The centuries-old male primogeniture system, which had previously permitted younger brothers to overtake older sisters in the line of succession, was repealed by this historic law. Even after Prince Louis was born in 2018, Charlotte remained third in line for the throne, making her the only princess in British history to remain unaffected by the birth of a younger brother. Queen Elizabeth II made yet another significant change for Charlotte's advantage, changing the procedures set by King George V in 1917 that had limited princely and titles of princesses. Only the eldest son of the Prince of Wales and their offspring and grandchildren in the male line were permitted to use the titles of Prince or Princess of the United Kingdom under the original regulations. This would have meant that despite their place in the line of succession, Charlotte and her younger brother Louis might not have been crowned princess and prince. Charlotte's titles changed once more after Queen Elizabeth II passed away on September 8, 2022. Charlotte became third in line to succeed her grandfather, who became King Charles III, the throne, and became Princess Charlotte of Wales instead of Princess Charlotte of Cambridge. This modification mirrored her father, Prince William, who was appointed Prince of Wales on September 9, 2022. At the moment, Charlotte is known by her full title, Princess Charlotte of Wales, which denotes both her royal heritage and her right to be called princess, followed by her first name. Being a princess by birth instead of marriage puts her in a special position. In contrast to Catherine, her mother, who became a princess by virtue of her union with William, despite being more commonly referred to as Princess Kate or Princess Catherine. As Charlotte approaches adulthood and even marriage, she may be eligible for a number of distinguished titles. She may eventually be given the title of Duchess of Edinburgh, which is now held by Prince Edward, but will eventually return to the crown, according to royal biographer Robert Jobson. This would be in line with the custom of giving royal parentage to the monarch's offspring and grandchildren after they get married. Nevertheless, Charlotte may inherit an even more important title. It is generally anticipated that she will one day hold the title of Princess Royal, which is customarily given to the monarch's eldest daughter. Currently held by Princess, this esteemed title is one of the highest-ranking titles accessible to female members of the royal line and can only be held by one individual at a time. Charlotte is in a position to be given this honor by her grandfather or by her father when he ascends to the throne, because King Charles has no daughters. Because she is the female counterpart of senior male royal titles, the Princess Royal title has special meaning, significant status and responsibility. Having been a princess since 1987, she has advocated for many charity causes and represented the monarchy in formal roles all around the world. Charlotte would become one of the most senior working royals of her generation if she were to acquire this job in the future. The transformation of Charlotte from Princess of Cambridge to Princess of Wales is indicative of more significant shifts in the contemporary monarchy. While trying to keep her childhood as normal as possible, her parents have been purposefully grooming her for public life. She sometimes goes with her parents on diplomatic trips, foreign tours, and royal engagements, progressively becoming aware of the obligations that accompany her royal position. Charlotte's role is significant since it symbolizes the modernization of the British monarchy and goes beyond simple titles. Her future prospects highlight how conventional roles continue to change to match modern expectations, while her protected place in succession illustrates how the institution has adjusted to modern ideas of gender equality. Charlotte's titles may continue to change as she enters adolescence and eventually maturity, depending on the choices made by the monarch in power at the time. Throughout her life, her roles and responsibilities will probably change, depending on how she strikes a balance between upholding royal tradition and adjusting to shifting social norms. Charlotte's titles changed from Cambridge to Wales, but this is more than just a formality. It displays the British monarchy's flexibility and adaptability while maintaining vital customs and continuity for next generations. How do you feel about Princess Charlotte's titles and their development throughout time? Possible positions in the monarchy in the future? Should the system continue using more conventional methods